What is going on, basketball fans, and welcome back to NBA GOAT News. The Wizards put on an impressive performance last night, winning 133-120 against the Hawks. Washington closed out the fourth quarter strong with a 16-4 run that left Atlanta trailing behind. Missing key players didn't help the Hawks either. Starters Dyson Daniels and DeAndre Hunt, along with Bogdan Bogdanovic, were all out. Meanwhile, Washington played without Kyle Kuzma, who sat due to a groin injury. The spotlight of the night was on Bilal Coulibaly. The 20-year-old continues to amaze early in his second season, scoring a career-high 27 points. This was just days after he dropped 23 on the Cavs, and he's showing he's got the potential to be a big name in Washington. For the Hawks, Trae Young bounced back from a rough night on Monday, where he only hit 2 of his 15 shots. He led Atlanta with 35 points and 15 assists, but Washington's defense held him to just 11 points in the second half. A major moment came in the fourth quarter when Corey Kispert and rookies Alex Sarr and Tyshawn George each hit big three-pointers to put the Wizards in control. It was the second time in a row the Wizards and Hawks rookies faced off, with Sarr outscoring the number 1 pick Zachariah Rasheer on Monday, but last night Rasheer finished on top with a 17-point performance. Washington's win streak gives them some serious momentum early in the season, and Bilal's breakout game is a great sign for the Wizards fans. Last night's game between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Los Angeles Lakers was electric. The Cavs went on to win 134-110 in an incredible victory over the Lakers. Evan Mobley led the charge for the Cavs, scoring 25 points, while Donovan Mitchell added 24, helping Cleveland cruise to the win. This win puts the Cavaliers at an impressive 5-0 start, marking their best season opening since the 2016-17 season when LeBron led them to the finals. The Lakers struggled early on, falling behind by 23 points in the first half. Despite LeBron's 26 points and Anthony Davis's strong double-double of 22 points and 13 rebounds, they couldn't close the gap. A key moment came in the first quarter when Mitchell hit back-to-back threes, part of a run that saw the Cavs knock down 4 three-pointers in just 1 minute and 45 seconds, building a 19-point lead. Cleveland's new head coach, Kenny Atkinson, is clearly making an impact with the team's faster, more aggressive tempo. But the night wasn't just about the score. It was a historic moment for the James family. Bronny James made his second NBA appearance, and with just over 5 minutes left, he scored his first NBA points, sinking a smooth 14-foot jumper. Growing up in the same arena, Bronny's debut was a full-circle moment. And what an insane game between the Indiana Pacers and the Boston Celtics last night. This game went down to the wire and then some, with the Pacers finally pulling out a 135-132 win in overtime. Benedict Mathurin was on fire, leading the Pacers with 30 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. Mathurin was unstoppable, and he wasn't alone in stepping up. Pascal Siakam had a strong showing too, with 29 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. Tyrese Haliburton was dishing out assists left and right, totaling 12 on the night to go along with his 17 points. These two combined for 46 points, powering the Pacers' offense. Over on the Celtics side, Jayson Tatum was in superstar mode. He led Boston with 37 points and 8 rebounds, keeping them in the game till the very end. Jaylen Brown and Derek White also put up big numbers, combining for 48 points to support Tatum. In the end, though, it was Indiana who edged out Boston in the hard-fought overtime finish. The Pacers moved to 2-0, proving they're a team to watch in the East. Last night's showdown between the Brooklyn Nets and the Memphis Grizzlies had plenty of drama and big performances. The Nets ended up winning 119-106 over the Grizzlies. Let's dive into it. Starting off, the Nets took control of this one thanks to Dennis Schroeder, who was a game-changer with his impressive 33 points and 8 assists. He hit clutch shots whenever the Grizzlies seemed like they were about to mount a comeback, keeping Brooklyn firmly in the lead. Cam Thomas was a solid contributor too, putting up 19 points to help round out the scoring effort for Brooklyn. For the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr. put on a show with 30 points, connecting on 10 of 12 shots, going a perfect 3 for 3 from downtown. Ja Morant also stuffed the stat sheet with 14 points, 11 assists, and 8 rebounds, but he struggled from the field, shooting only 5 of 16 and hitting just 1 of 6 from deep. Rookie Zach Edey and Brandon Clark stepped up with 13 points each, but turnovers were a major setback for Memphis. They committed 22, which the Nets converted into a massive 31 points. The most talked about moments came in the second quarter when Ja Morant went for a reverse dunk. As he took off, the crowd was hyped for what could have been a highlight, but the dunk bounced off his head and out in a hilarious but unfortunate misfire that had fans and players alike buzzing. And takeaway time. For the Nets, Dennis Schroeder leadership on offense is proving to be a major asset. For the Grizzlies, those turnovers are hurting them as they try to play a faster-paced game. something they'll need to address to be more competitive. And let's not forget about the Bulls vs. Magic game last night. Bulls took on the Magic in a nail-biter game where the Bulls came back from a 20-point deficit to win 102-99. Orlando came out swinging, and the Magic built a commanding lead, up by as much as 20 points in the first half. Paolo Banchero was unstoppable early on, scoring 20 points by halftime, but the Bulls refused to go down without a fight. Led by Kobe White with 21 points and Josh Giddey's strong 20-point performance, Chicago battled back. They went on a 12-3 run late in the second quarter to cut into the lead. Nikola Vucevic also chipped in the 18 points and 14 rebounds, helping the Bulls close the gap. Now here's where things got really interesting. The fourth quarter turned into a defensive struggle, with both teams going over 7 minutes without a field goal. Chicago shot just 3 of 15 in the fourth, while Orlando struggled even more, hitting only 4 of 22. The game's turning point came with the Bulls up by 1, 98-97 in the last minute. Giddey found Patrick Williams wide open at the top of the key, and Williams nailed the three, giving Chicago the cushion they needed to secure the win. If you want more NBA news, highlights, and recaps like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.